Hello everyone, today I'm going to be talking about gold versus Bitcoin, and I'm going to break down each one and give you my opinion on what I think both of these are going to be worth in the future. Welcome everyone to Step One Finance. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet, if you could do that, hit that notification bell so you know when I post videos, and leave a comment in the comment section below on any of my videos, what you feel about the channel and what you feel about both of these today. This is a good time to talk about these because with everything going on in the world today, I don't know if you guys notice gold and Bitcoin keep going up. They fluctuate a little bit, but they keep moving up. So what a great time to talk about them. I'm going to talk about gold first. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is it is an investment. You know, you hear people say that it's a great investment. You hear people say it's not an investment. It's a bad investment. Guys, you are not buying precious metals, gold and silver, to protect your retirement. You know, you're not doing that, okay? That would be the most horrible thing you could do. You know, invest your money in your 401k or IRA, something that's going to have a consistent growth of money every year. You know, consistent growth. Gold and silver do not have a growth. Gold and silver is a hedge against inflation. So when there's inflation going on, gold and silver precious metals are going to go up. So that's basically what it is. When your dollar goes down, gold goes up. And the reason why people believe in this so much is because since 1913, since the Federal Reserve came to be, the dollar has lost 98% of its purchasing power. Guys, it goes down in value every day. Our American dollar buys less and less and less every day. All right, when your price of goods go up, just everything in the supermarkets, everything you're purchasing online, gas, milk, whatever you buy, when those prices are going up, that's inflation. So the price of your dollar is going down because you're buying less with that dollar, okay? So dollar goes down, gold goes up. It's as simple as that. But if the dollar keeps going down, then people believe that gold's just going to go to the moon. So in my opinion, I don't think so. I think it's going to get high. I think probably in the next 20 years, you might see, creeping up to $8,000 to $10,000 gold. I truly do, because I don't believe we're going to have paper money in the future. And that's when I get over to crypto here. But I don't believe that we're going to have paper money in the near future, especially now with this coin shortage going on. Everything that happened now, I think it's just going to skyrocket, just progress things a lot faster to the future. With these businesses closing, a lot of people shopping online, you're seeing more and more, pretty much every store doing more spots for, you're ordering and you're picking it up. Guys, the future is going to change really quickly because of this lockdown that we had. It just put things in hyperspeed for what was going to come in the future. And I believe paper money going away is going to come quicker than I thought it was going to. So, like I said, guys, the Federal Reserve, we got our stimulus checks. Even though we got our stimulus checks, there's been 4 stimulus packages. Only the one included a stimulus check. Now they're talking about this last package that's going to include another stimulus check. So every time they do a stimulus package, the Federal Reserve's just printing off money, guys. I know you hear this all the time that, the money's being printed out of thin air. Well, it's the truth. They don't have that money. They're just printing up the printing press and just flooding the market flooding everything with paper money that is not even in existence. They're not destroying money to print new money like they usually do. When they make new money, they destroy money. Well, they're not destroying money. They're just flooding the currency, and it's all about supply and demand, with money too. If you have a lot of something, it's worthless. It's worth a lot less than what it was before. Okay, so if we had, like over here, Bitcoin has 21 million Bitcoin. If we had $21 million in existence, then money would be worth a lot. You're purchasing $1, you could probably buy a car with $1 because there's only a little bit of it. But there's a ton of freaking money out there because of the Federal Reserve. So these stimulus checks, when you hear people say you're going to be paying for them in the future, you are going to be paying for them in the future through taxes, through inflation, guys. You are going to be paying for them times 10. It's Sad, but it's the truth. All right. Multiple uses for gold. That's another plus for gold. People wear jewelry, they teeth, and play silver. Silver's inside of machinery. So there's multiple uses for gold and silver. So that's another reason why the price might go up. Like right now, silver, there's so many little minute pieces of silver and machinery that just get tossed in the landfill because it's too tedious to go through. It won't even be worth the time and effort to start pulling the silver out of these machines before they get thrown away. Guys, old machinery had a lot of silver in them, and it's all getting thrown back in the landfills. So in the future, people believe that silver is going to be getting, rarer and rarer. So we never know. We don't know what's going to happen. Someone might dig up a piece of the earth and find abundance gold and silver somewhere. Who knows? Okay, we have no idea. So, like I said, supply and demand. If silver keeps getting buried back in the ground, then maybe silver is going to jack up. Gold, it's just a good thing to have against inflation. My opinion on gold and silver, basically gold, silver, precious metals. Guys, hedge against inflation, put a small part of your savings account in there. But I want to go bonkers with this stuff because the chances of this stuff hitting $20, $30, $40, $50,000 like people are saying, I think it's slim. All right, guys, I think 8 to 10,000 gold probably in the next 10 to 15, 20 years. And it's going to be steady around there for quite some time. I don't see it going beyond that. I hope I'm wrong. I do have a small part of my portfolio in gold and silver, but we'll see what happens with it. All right, guys, now on the cryptocurrency, Bitcoin. So basically you get a virtual wallet. You can go to go to the App Store and get your virtual wallet, and you can start purchasing any type of cryptocurrency. And with Bitcoin, I talk about the supply and demand. There's a lot of paper money out there, so it's worthless. It doesn't buy a lot anymore. Gold, there's not a lot of, so it's worth a lot. Silver, there's more of gold, so it's worth not as much. Well, Bitcoin, there's only 21 million, so there's not a lot out there. So that's why people believe Bitcoin is going to be worth $1 million in the future, one Bitcoin. And obviously, you're going to, as of now, you buy fractional Bitcoin. So if you want to buy a tenth of a Bitcoin, you could buy a tenth of a Bitcoin. But supply and demand, guys, it's 21 million, and they say there will never be another one in existence. So it really, I believe that Bitcoin could definitely go high. Okay, it was hacked, from what I know, a couple times, but I believe that it's very it's safe. Okay, for as long as Bitcoin's been in existence. I don't know the whole story behind I know the one time it got hacked for a lot of money, but it has a blockchain technology which is supposed to be unhackable. And I don't know if there was like some inside thing on, the person that did hack it. If somebody knows, leave it in the comment section below. But it was hacked a few times. But from what I understand, it's pretty safe, so it has that blockchain technology that's supposed to be pretty safe. And I do believe, like I said, I don't think we're going to have paper money anymore. Well, that means that digital currency is going to be the new future. And I truly believe that there is going to be digital currency that's going to be the new future. But is it going to be Bitcoin? I have no idea. Right now, Bitcoin is used all over the world, not in all the countries. There are some countries that banned it, but it's used everywhere. Okay, so that's just one currency. Right now, we have a currency for every country, pretty much. So Bitcoin's everywhere. So is the government's going to adapt one digital currency in the future? I doubt it. Me personally, I believe that every country is going to start adapting their own currency again, and they're going to start banning other people's currencies. So that's why I don't own Bitcoin. Is the United States of America going to come up with a new currency and say, well, this is the digital currency that we're using in this country, all the other digital currencies are banned? I don't know. And that's one of the negatives, I think, of it, which I put down here. It's not government regulated. And there's lots of digital currencies out there. There's Litecoin, Facebook got Libra. Guys, there's a ton of them. WeChat, I'm sure you guys have been hearing about on the news. China has WeChat, Alipay. They have a ton more also. I mean, it's just like there's a ton of them out there that you can purchase. And basically, Bitcoin's the only one that's, like up to it's 11,000 mark. All the other ones are real cheap. They're really inexpensive. But with WeChat and Alipay, WeChat's owned by Tencent. Alipay is owned by Alibaba. Guys, as far as I know, China uses all crypto over there. Are they going to be the new real currency, for digital currency? I don't know. I have no idea what's going to happen with this in the future. And is there going to be one digital currency throughout the world? Is China's digital currency going to be all over Europe and everything? I have no idea. That's why I don't mess with this stuff. Okay. I'm not 100% convinced that Bitcoin is going to be the digital currency in the future. I just don't know. It's volatile, guys. It's very volatile. In a matter of 2 years, these are all estimate numbers, but it went from around $3,000 to $4,000 up to $19,000. I think it was actually $700. It was real close to $20,000. Then it dropped all the way back down to $3,000, $3,100, all in a matter of 2 years. I mean, that's volatile if I've ever heard of it. I know that only happened one time, but today, Bitcoin dropped $800. It's down $800 from a day or two ago. So you could buy a Bitcoin for $10,000 and then tomorrow it could be worth $9,000. It's, you just have no idea, in my opinion. I mean, to me, it's a gamble. Okay. It's a gamble, I believe. So, and then, like I said, with China, are they going to be the world digital currency? And it's not government regulated. So there are countries that ban digital currency, Bitcoin, and you can only use their digital currency. I don't know, guys. There's a lot going on with this, and it's just not enough for me to jump in and invest my money in this yet. But I think we're going to find out in the near future here. I think within the next 5 years, I think we're going to find out real quick. And like I said, I do think Bitcoin's going to go high, but I also believe that in the future it might be limited to certain countries. So who knows? We'll see. And it's possible it could go to zero. Gold and silver are never going to go to zero. I can guarantee you that. But once again, apples and oranges, as far as I'm concerned, whenever you're comparing gold to Bitcoin, two different things. I honestly don't even think they're in the same category. Way too different things, in my opinion. That's all for today, guys. And also with gold, there's vaults you can keep it in. You can buy it in bonds, and you can physically keep it. So there's different ways of storing this. This is a virtual wallet. But like I said, apples and oranges to me, guys. I don't think these are even in the same class with each other. So one can go to the moon, and this one's going to stay around here, I believe. So, guys, that's it for today. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about these two, and if you own them and if you like them. All right, I'll see you next time.